Ask almost any business school graduate from almost any business school, what is the purpose of the enterprise? And you're highly likely to get an answer that sounds something like this. The purpose of the enterprise is to increase shareholder value. But listen to what Peter Senge says about this answer. Perhaps the most pernicious guiding idea to penetrate the heart of Western business management over the past 30 to 50 years is that the purpose of the enterprise is to maximize return on shareholders' investment. If people really come to believe this, then whatever ideas are articulated will, by the definition of that purpose, be subordinate to making money. Can there be little wonder that people in such organizations are uncommitted, that they view their jobs as mundane and uninspiring, and that they lack any deep sense of loyalty to the organization? And, as you saw when you read the Jim Collins and Jerry Porras article, Building Your Company's Vision, they make a very similar point. It seems that all humans are wired to seek meaning in their lives, that virtually everyone wants to be connected to something larger than themselves, to find a purpose that matters. And if the purpose of the enterprise is merely to increase shareholder value, how is a hot dog stand any different than a car company or an MBA franchise or maybe a hospital? Some would say that there is no difference when it comes to business, but I disagree. I tend to agree with Jim Collins and Peter Senge on this topic. That is, that there is an important purpose that all enterprises need to find and to seek. In fact, the responsibility of every leader is to help those they lead to connect to this bigger and deeper purpose. And here's some examples from some organizations who have dug much deeper than the simple mantra to increase shareholder value. 3M's purpose: to solve unsolved problems innovatively. McKinsey & Company: to help leading corporations and governments be more successful. Merck: to preserve and improve human life. Saying that the purpose of the enterprise is to increase shareholder value is a little bit like saying the purpose of the automobile is filling up the gas tank. Of course, the gas tank has to be filled if you want to take it somewhere. But what's more interesting and much more important is, where do you want to go? And in the same way, organizations have to determine where they want to go. What is their true purpose? Given the definition of purpose in the Collins and Porras article, please join your classmates in discussion around this very important and very interesting topic.